Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Like it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Anyway, last time we did some investigating at a studio because we're going to defend a guy that worked at the said studio, and we got like a photo of a person in a suit. But anyway, that was pretty much our main source of evidence. And now it's time for the district court stuff. On October 18th, 10 a.m., district court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. God, this mountain of a man.
Yeah, he's so huge.
He makes that stand look like it's nothing.
He covers the whole screen whenever you look at him.
Yeah. He looks like he's a star for WWE. Wow. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim Jack Hammer went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's a case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again?
No. I'm not reading all that shit again.
I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record.
Yes, medieval. Almost as if it's a samurai. Well, look at that. It only took place so long ago. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady do at the guard station C?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
Why, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Oh my goodness.
Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. To get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Her name, literally Oldbag.
Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. There was Powers, that man right there. He was heading toward the studio.
You need to press her on her errands.
Yeah, what? You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Witnesses
What kind of errands?
What kind of errands?
Oh my god, wow.
Oh, well, you know.
You know, no.
Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Observing? Were you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. Could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Okay, maybe this last one we press, and then when we answer, we put a graph and be like it was just the costume. Maybe. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Mr. Powers, that man right there. He was heading toward the studio. Say beforehand, because I'm a coward, and then...
A cute coward.
Let me get this straight, Oldbag, Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I love that Miles is, like, teaming up with us here.
Yeah, is it like a little bit?
Yeah, get that old bitch.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one
Yeah,
in this
clearly
court is
not.
accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. Just having trouble calling your old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as the evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Yeah, okay, so her complaining about people being nosy in a fucking courtroom is so stupid. That's kind of the point.
Right? Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
He wouldn't be dragging both of his legs because he looked like he was maybe walking on his knees or some shit, looking like that.
Yeah, that just seemed way too big on him. Like, he wears it on set, so I mean, like, you know it fits him.
Yeah.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. The man in the photo. First, let me check my evidence again. Do I have anything that would possibly... Wait, look at this. Sweet, look at that again. Seeing the E's on the trees. Anyway, never say anything I don't mean. Which one do you want to press?
The one where it's clear of day. Clear as day. Press that.
Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. Maybe we talk more about, like, the injury. He broke one of the props, perhaps. That would give us a hint. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Murder weapon. A break in the shaft had been mended with duct tape. you got duct tape in here?
I think... Yeah, it looks like it does.
That doesn't help us. I think that's could be the duct tape.
Yeah.
So you probably had a spare or something, I don't know. There's a big nest.
I guess we do like point that out as the like she taped it up with duct tape, but that could be a different weapon entirely.
Right. Let's see more details about the sprain. Is Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Less than now. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay.
Okay, well, and another detail to mention too, if it was a prop, it shouldn't be sharp enough to stab and kill someone.
That's true. They don't use real spears in...
Yeah. Maybe we point something at this because I don't think that's enough to go on because she didn't see him without with the suit off.
Right, let's press this, see if we get any more information. If we don't, then I'll try to just throw something at it.
Yeah.
Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Okay, maybe now we throw... Should we throw the spear? I mean, we got it here, so it would make sense if that was the answer. I don't think, though, the music can stop. Oh no, quick reload.
Yeah. I like the way you think.
Maybe just...
Was it big a mess? I don't know.
Like show the photo because there's no duct tape on it, but I don't know if it's meant to be duct tape. Now we might as well, and then if it's wrong, then we just reload again. Clearly reveals the contradiction of that statement, Your Honor. This is where your saves go.
Right.
I don't think the game makes you do everything all over again if you lose, but I'd rather not redo anything, so...
Yeah, don't like lose. Give me HP.
Okay, let's go back and just press everything. So if we don't know what the answer is, that sometimes helps. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today always whining about each other.
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There's Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. What exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. Trip and Paul? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Well, let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Yeah, I think you might add an affection to the... if you did that.
Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
The kiss of necrosis.
The kiss of necrosis.
You may continue your testimony.
We already did that one, I assume. I think we did this too, but... Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? Yes, we did this. What's the nap?
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Oh, this is one of those ones where you just press until you give... Edgeworth stops you.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the still samurai, yes? And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Go in and see what happens.
Object.
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. Defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammond. We have to consider that possibility, also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. Witness's account continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. This account. I don't have any evidence that would refute that, I don't think, so... Well, wait, it's... picture number 2, so that implies it was a picture number 1. Or this one. Maybe that's evidence. Let's press this one. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. I locked the main gates, no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure?
Objection. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old windbags sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay, let's press more stuff and then we'll start throwing stuff.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. I already do this one, okay. Let's throw it this one. I guess no one else went there and throw the photo because it says number 2. Right?
Yeah.
Only thing I can think of right now.
Makes sense to me.
The music stopped. That means it's good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. Here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me. The witness explained this to the court. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Oh, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right.
Oh my god, her dementia kicked in.
I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, you've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Right.
The other person. Okay, I assume this goes straight for the important one.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging around about. One was there that day. Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, we'll see their we see his type there every day. There's a lot of W's, it's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Can't stop him, can't catch him. Boys. You're lying.
You were trying to say the line. Okay.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Possible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
If the witnesses weren't so trash most of the time, we wouldn't have to worry about this. But they are always, if not always, most of the time detrimental to the trial.
Oh, yeah, in April May's case, she was working for the bad guy, so...
Yeah.
11:08 a.m. District Court, lobby number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. Just stick it on someone else just so that we can get more time to investigate. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Oh, really?
Yeah, well, Miles gets away with it all the time.
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? The assistant girl, the grade school boy, or the security lady?
I'm gonna say the security lady.
Yeah.
Can't throw anyone else under the bus. Doesn't make any sense.
Plus you hate her, so let's do this.
Yeah.
That was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What, whippersnapper? Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. But why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
No, because he knows it's true.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Well, what? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. That's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further or give Granny a break.
Don't give her a break, screw her.
Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. It's only grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
How? Okay, well, and now we know that her age doesn't matter. She's just superhuman, apparently.
That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? What do we have?
Okay, what are we trying to prove? Let's see, the boy could not have. Okay, then I guess the photo, because if we show the photo, we can clearly see that even though they can't fit in it properly, there's no way that kid would take up that much space in a damn costume that freaking big.
Well, I think there's... Well, no.
But I don't know, let's...
Also, just thinking card key, like you need a card key to get into the studio. Maybe that could be it, but...
That is
Oldbag
true.
would have access, so would everyone else there, but not random kid, right?
Yeah.
Unless there's like a weird hatch they can climb into on that side too, but that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if the other... You want to try it? Or...
Yeah, I think we try it.
Take that! Scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Court doesn't
Stop
end
the
until
presses.
I...
The windbag wants to talk.
Wow.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed.
Too bad being Miles right now.
Yeah, Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Oh my god.
This old bag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
What are you talking about?
You love
I
your
have to.
soundboard.
Why is it annoying?
No, I like it.
Okay, good.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I guess we're gonna press, because we need details. Like, I mean, I want to know about why they wanted to keep it secret as well. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their own action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. There's a Studio 2. There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... continue or take a break.
Continue?
They had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
Wow.
Literally bribed.
Literally hate this page.
Submitted to it right in court.
Yeah. Yeah. I took a bribe from my own boss. It's fine.
So you got your bonus and you still taught. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Continue or take a break?
Is there anything more we can press?
I mean, I think we've got all the information.
Yes, we'll probably just take a break.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Miles hates his life.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Grin. Audibly grin. Oh, or should I say, sniff. Yeah, sniff. He always sniffs. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been some old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Good, I'm glad it was her.
Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
What do you mean?
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks guys. Snip. To be continued. Dang. It's only 48 minutes, you want to go a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably finish up the investigation and cover the rest of this at a later
It's not
time.
long. Yeah. Let's get into it. Basically, yes. And we can pause at any time. Like, it's not like... Yeah, so it should be good. Wright and Co-Law offices. Oh, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? Guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. What are we doing here, then? Let's get to the studios. Check the plant every time. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. Yes, we already did her water portrait technique.
Right.
Move.
Plant abuse.
Want to go to the studio first? Just get right straight in there.
Yeah, I guess we can.
October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. They shut down
Wait a
security
second.
now.
Did we not show our little badge to... What's her name? The assistant?
Oh my goodness, you might be right.
Can
Oh,
we still
well.
do that?
She might show up again, yeah.
Okay.
I don't... Let me see if I can even find that, achievement. I could have sworn it was a thing. I don't see it here. Maybe I already have it.
Maybe.
Let me check. I might be thinking of a different game, maybe. I don't know. Well, it's not a big deal.
Right.
It's usually funny just to do it anyway, 'cause at least, especially in the later games, they always give you a reaction, but... I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
I was.
Where do you want to go first? Studio 1 again area or employee area?
Let's go to Studio 1 area. I'm gonna try to see if we can talk to the assistant.
Yeah, October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go back to 1.
Yeah.
Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Guess they're not here.
Oh,
Want to try to go to Studio 2.
yeah.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
That's
Sure.
something of note.
Yeah,
Sorry.
say it again.
I said that's something of note. Look at the fence to the flower bush.
Yeah, it's like bent.
Yeah.
Are we sure this is a studio? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Part of it is broken. Okay.
Yeah.
Examine the building probably. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Good.
Aw, shucks.
It's laggy.
It's laggy?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I shall reset it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, better now? I mean, I know there's not a lot of movement to see, but the sound is good at least. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? I guess they ate T-bone steaks at the other place, but we never investigated. Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. I see also slide.
Yeah, maybe the fence that you guys glossed over.
Yeah. I mean, look at the whole place. Look at the windows.
Oh my god, these birds, I'm going to strangle them.
A closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Let's check this. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Or it was recently used.
Yeah.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look,
Just
I have
24.
this.
Oh my god.
I think this is further proof that, like, this was originally, you know, in Japan, because, like, in Japan, you can, like, get everywhere with public transport pretty easily compared to, like, you know, America, where this supposedly takes place in the localization. But
Yeah, that's true.
a lot
Not
of
having
people
a
in other
license
countries don't have
crazy.
driver's license, no matter how old they are, because they never need one.
Yeah.
But look, I have this. Or are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? He shows it to everyone.
But even in Japan, like if you lived in a rural town or something, public transportation isn't that
Well, you can't rely on
it
it.
isn't accommodatable as much as say
He
like
doesn't own a car. He can't afford it.
Yeah.
There's a big 2 painted here. Probably because it's a studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Yeah, there's nothing else of worth here. I mean, all the wrong buttons. Back out here, we can go to the employee area at least. Because we haven't looked there yet. Number 18th, Global Studios, employee area.
the trash can again.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey.
Oh. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh ho ho. Don't mention it.
Yeah, everyone does oh ho ho. Just no women. Just as a role reversal here. Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh ho ho ho.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover him up in that to cover up that dream.
You mean that one? Cardboard? Wow, what a mess. I know. I stole your line. You can read the rest
you
though.
did. Okay. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Right, see you later then.
Good luck with your investigation.
Okay, let's look at stuff. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Rip it open and leave it be.
The assistant just covered it up, but I feel like it's important, so... Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Rip that son bitch.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hi-ya! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do.
Wow.
The drain grate is off. I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It's a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Well, I mean, not uphill all the time. This is really awesome, the T-bone steaks. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus a steak. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. samurai soda. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad it's sold out. It's sold out now. Dang. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference.
Wow.
The dressing room. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Ah, she's got a point. Unless they, drugged his food to make him sleepy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In that case, there's probably evidence supporting it. Maybe it's on the plate or
Or the
something.
cookies that they brought.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick. What now? These snacks, they pass the expiration date. Then don't eat them. Grumble. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
You're so cute.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Why, I'll leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Nope, don't know what else to check for. Guess we'll leave. Leave. We haven't gotten to the detention set.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Ho ho. You look a little out of place. Almost oh ho ho.
Lust. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
The studios. So how are the studios doing?
Before you ask another question, you have to show the badge.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. They don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
I mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
By the way, here's my badge.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what that is. Sorry.
Fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Oldbag's eyes flash when he sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
The director, et al, etc. Everyone else. Is that what that means? Et al, everyone else?
I think.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio's head seemed pretty eager to help us, keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director.
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
Producer, huh? Executive producer. Well, let's visit the detention center at least once, and then we can go look more, see if the plot has advanced.
Yeah.
October 18, detention center, visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes, sniff. A fanboy. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? Kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. The director. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay, anything you want to show people? No. Well, see ya. Okay. Let's go back home. Because you can talk to her here, and she might tell us what to do. What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright, then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. I assume that implies the studios are where I want to be, so... going all over that place again. Let's go back in this direction. Maybe something else has happened either in 1 or 2. And if it doesn't, then... Okay, now something's gonna happen here. That's what investigations are like in this game sometimes. You just gotta go everywhere and something happens. This place is deserted. Hey, Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. And what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. They'll let us. Okay, back to main gate. Wait, get it. Just walk in. No keys in here. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. You have to wait until it's unguarded, I guess. So we can steal for this poor lady, too.
Rob her of her donuts, too.
Steal the donuts. Oh, whoa.
What the fuck? Who are you dudes, Lamau? I don't know who that is.
It's this guy. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great salmonella? I make delete shows. The Steel Samurai, 9. RTFC, read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Rolling on floor laughing.
What is it?
You know, On closer inspection. Yeah, hot, 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 hot. Hey, you do a lot of cosplay, cause that costume.
Roxors, what? Hey, you're drooling.
Buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
Yeah.
Lots of laughing.
Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Aye, we really need to talk about cool. Guess we must talk. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you are. The security lady told you about us.
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face.
E-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, sucks yours. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. The producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with me.
Oh, you mean Divas, cuz? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make Steel Samurai.
At a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
The bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over there at the network, and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Yeah.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Anyway, have this, by the way.
I try not to pay too much attention to things that don't interest me.
Why are you staring at me like
Oh, God.
that? Get out of here.
She's 17, you weirdo.
Aha! You again. Hey! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. So if you try to talk to her, does she actually say nothing? About that kid you said you saw. I tell you she's talking to me. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. The director and everyone else. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it.
God. Look at her. Her shoulders are bending unnaturally.
Yeah.
She must have a collarbone.
Quick, try to break in while she's here. It's the worst time. Security guards see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching. Guess I better investigate there later.
Wow. Just wait until she goes to a bathroom break and then take it.
Yeah. Back to this way. Let's go to Studio 1 again. Nothing. Go to Studio 2 again. I mean, we need to get more information about who's in there, so maybe now we can go look at it. It's still locked. The trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. Doubt they'd let us borrow it.
So then go through the window.
Yeah, break the window. That won't look bad for us, that we're just breaking into stuff.
No, not breaking. Opening and then closing.
Well, I mean, I assume it can't be opened from outside. But you're right,
No.
you try to, like, get some way to open it without breaking it. Potentially. I don't know how to deal with her, so let's go to the detention center again. No, that didn't seem to trigger anything. Back to here, maybe Maya knows the cure. Any ideas? You don't have enough information to make a case here. Exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Back employee area. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hey, wait. Bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddio, what's your name, sport? Who will voice this child?
The child. I don't know. As much as I hate to say it, he'll probably be important to the trial, so...
Yeah, probably. I can do it
Do
if
I-
you don't mind do it.
I don't want to do it. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp. Pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. He's got a weapon.
It's probably made out of plastic.
The Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha, you can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ah, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio.
Oh my god.
What?
Holy crap. Wow.
What's happening?
The stream, basically. The
lagging
screen
out.
went white for a second.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine now, but
Okay. Well,
How
maybe we'll
close? Can you
stop
hear me?
soon so it doesn't lag too much for you anymore. Is it still good now?
well, I mean, it's fine now. Just
Okay.
a little hiccup.
Watch it. What are they doing? What happened? Wow. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped onto it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder?
Oh my god, it is lagging so hard.
Oh my god. Is it terrible? Like, did you at least see what just happened? Like, no?
Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll stop right here. But
Yeah,
do you know what
I
just
was
happened?
like 5 years behind the whole conversation.
Okay, so what was the last thing you saw?
I saw him fiddling with his sword, and then afterward, all shit broke loose, and then it was like you were slowly marching through words, and then all of a sudden, I just hear a speed run of the conversation, and then
Oh, he said he claimed to have saw...
like bits of the video, slowly but surely things are happening.
Yeah, he said the kid claimed to have seen, like, the Steel Samurai win the fight, so I guess he claims to have seen the murder. And then he ran away and slid into that, like, hole we made again. And then he, like, knocked the table on his way out, and this fell over. And it's empty bottle.
Jeez, what a jerk.
Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Okay, they were drugged that...
Yep.
Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Dun dun dun. Now would be a good place to stop for the day because it keeps lagging out for you. It's about an hour and 22 minutes. It's not a bad length.
As much as I'd love to play more and finish up the whole investigation side of things, that's not going to happen with it being so laggy.
Yeah. So everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Nice!
Nice.